Hello everyone, a very good morning to you. I am Dr. Nachiket Bhatia, a member of team DBMCI. Right now, I am with Dr. Dipin Sudhakaran. He is a proud member of DBMCI family and a proud AIMSonian who has just got rank 15 in AIMS May 2017. A very warm welcome to you, Dr. Dipin.
Thank you.
So, how are you feeling?
I don't know how to explain it. I'm really happy actually.
I mean, this is a real expression of how grateful he is right now to God and how happy he is.
Yeah.
You can see with that his smile, right? So tell me, how was your journey to be from an AIMSonian to now a radio candidate in AIMS?
Yeah, I started preparation from my internship onwards. I used to attend Bhatia classes, Bhatia T&D classes, and along with that I used to cover most of the portion. But okay, thoda reh jata hai, lekin I try to catch up with that. And regularly I used to give Bhatia grant test every month they conduct, so I used to give it, and it has really helped me out. Giving grant test is like it help you find out where you're weak, in which subject you're weak, where you have to focus. So you just okay, I'm weak in this subject, so I have to study it more. So it just make it keep you in focus actually.
See, most of the students that are in DBMC right now
Hmm.
are potential PG aspirants.
Hmm.
So what message do you want to pass on to them?
The message is like you have to do maximum papers, grant test you have to do like anything. It's not like you have to study subject wise, but ultimately like for at least you have to do like 40-50 papers, but yeah, papers I did like almost 2 years I did every paper. So maximum paper you have to do. It's like an experience, like you just get trained to it. Just reading the books is like you get to forget it. Like doing a paper, you retain more, and you will be able to think in that sense, like how you have to think, and like how you have to rule out the options and all. So the test papers are must. And like whichever exam you are preparing, check for the last 3-4 previous year papers and be thorough with that. Like for AIMS, the last 2 years the pattern is slightly different, more of picks and more concepts, everything is. So see what the question they have, and search similar topics and do, like for example in physiology and all, they are asking a lot of graphs from Ganong. So just open Ganong and just see whichever picks you feel is important and just study. And like anatomy, they are asking always like more, they mainly focus on head and neck topics. So like Grace में picks देख लो, or if there is tables, see that also. And like it's like you have to go subject wise, you have to like, should I explain?
Sure, please.
Yeah.
See, this is how you become a mentor,
Okay.
and see, this is how our students will learn.
Mm-hmm.
If you can actually help someone
Okay.
get a rank from 100 to 20,
Mhm.
or what you can say, an intelligent mind go from 20 to 15,
Mhm.
I think you will be doing a very good service to
Okay.
all your juniors.
Okay.
I think this is, as a mentor, you should do.
Like anatomy, mainly gross, you have to focus on head and neck. Lot of question come from that zone, and you have to do histology. So Ross pics you have to see. Then it's better like you make always a list, like which all pics you have to see, revise at the last 2-3 weeks. And the idea is like before 2 months of the main exam, complete the course, then do lots of papers for next 1 month, identify whichever is the weak point, and the last 1 month you are like you study the weak points plus you revise the whole course. Like in the last 2-3 weeks you have to revise the full course and see maximum pictures. For AIMS you have to see pictures maximum.
So, talking about pictures, how did our image based session help you out?
Yeah, it was really good. And what I used to do is like whenever I study any topic, I used to download from Google or something, and I used to make it into a folder.
Okay.
So for last moment revision, so I used to undergo through that. And if like whenever I see a good picture, I used to take screenshots and all. So I make it folder, like I make a collection for anatomy, one folder.
So, I can
So-
see how categorized you are.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, his preparation is so efficient that you actually categorized your images into
Yeah.
anatomy,
Anatomy.
folders and
Yeah,
everything.
folders and all.
So, see, this is how a topper thinks. This is how a topper's mindset goes. We all have to learn from you.
Hmm.
So, please carry on.
So like I love to make notes. So whenever I study, like I make like small notes. Like for medicine, like I've made like some 10 pages notes, like for the final revision. So I make like for every subject, most of it I make like micro notes. And like last 2 weeks, I all I did is like so all these folder pics which I have made, and whichever micro notes I have made, I've just revised it for 2 weeks. And it was really helpful. Like it's better to be organized rather than studying from here, there, and all. You have to know, make sure like okay, for one subject only one book I will be studying, and fix that book and just study it and revise it again and again. Like there is no point like studying the whole guidebook fully. It's of no use actually until and unless you are not able to revise it. It's not of any help. So if you want, study one book and revise it again and again.
Exactly.
Mm.
See, the trend these days is that long classes, which I believe
Yeah.
takes away the time for revision.
Actually, I loved the Bhatia session mainly because of the time. Like it's
Exactly.
not exhausting. So I was able to attend Bhatia classes during internship. So like 4 o'clock to 9, you're like by the time you get exhausted, you're free. So like the classes were really good, but the thing is like you have to have a slight base. Then only you can attend the TND session because the class is duration is short. Like, but the other thing is like you get exhausted, but you have to, if you want to hear the full session, like you get really exhausted. But I prefer to attend the Bhatia sessions. Like it's short, crispy, whatever you need, they give it.
Actually, that is what is needed right
Yeah.
now.
And the
Right?
comfort also, it's really good. The classrooms and all. I have to say, like,
I'm honored.
the everything setting is really good. Like other places and all, it's like crappy sometimes. Yeah, it's like you're relaxed and you can attend the class and it's not exhausting.
See, I'm honored with your words because you know, us to be in your most efficient manner
Mhm.
and to give your maximum potential,
Mhm.
you need to be in a comfortable setting.
Mhm.
Even the air conditioning
Mhm.
can affect,
Yeah, in Delhi summers, man.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, see, outside the
Yeah.
temperature now is 45 degrees,
Mhm.
and the air conditioning is not working it properly in your classroom.
Mhm.
You won't be able to focus
Focus.
100 in a 100% manner. Each and every part is important to play a success
Mm.
for your success,
Mm.
right? So tell me, how were the class notes?
Class notes, one thing I have to say is about JSR surgery. All I did is like studied his class notes. He mainly focused on general surgery, trauma, breast, and thyroid, like which are main areas in AIIMS. So like it was really helpful for me. Like, thank you, sir. I have to say. Then CCM class also was really good,
All right.
and anatomy class, like I didn't have any idea about embryology and all. And like I think I forgot her
Dr.
Dr.
Ashwini.
Ashwini. Okay, and his class was really good. He gave really good orientation about embryology, histology, and all. So it helped me out when I was checking out the pics and all. So that class also very helpful to me.
Yeah, he's a magician.
Really, I had no idea about anatomy. It's always a trouble zone for me, and like he helped me out a lot.
Oh, that person is a magician.
Like I attended
Seriously.
his class and got a good idea about it. So it was like worth attending class actually.
Oh, I believe you. What else do you want to? If DBMCI played any instrument in your role, in your success,
Yeah.
how would you like to thank us actually?
I'm very grateful to you guys.
See, let me tell you one thing again, which I just told you back.
Mm.
When a student,
Mm.
when a ranker like you comes and says
Mm.
that, sir, you were an instrument in my success, our happiness is at the max level that day. Because this is what we are all striving for. Money is one thing,
Mm.
but that thank you note,
Mm.
which my father always receives, and he then has a flicker of a tear in his eyes,
Mm.
and he has a little bit of glimpse of a smile.
Yeah.
I know that in his heart he's having a garden. He's at that point the happiest man alive. And if you can just make someone happy, I think you should do it, right?
Yeah, I'm very grateful and I'm really happy right now.
And any last message that you would like to give to DBMCI family students?
Work hard and you can do it. If I can do it, like everyone can do it. It's just like a matter of time and hard work. Just work hard, revise, and see a lot of pics and do grant tests. You have to do grant tests. Like it's ultra important. and best of luck.
Okay. See that since you mentioned the importance of images,
Mm.
DBMCI this year
Mhm.
is having a new thing in
Mhm.
market. First, like you attended Vibe, our image-based session.
Okay.
So this year first we are offering all 19 subjects
Okay.
because I have heard that some
Mhm.
images came from physiology too this
Mhm.
year.
Mhm.
So that was a pretty, a
Mhm.
rare
Okay.
instance.
Okay.
So even Dr. Praful Pandey,
Mhm.
he was a bit confused that how did this thing come in.
Mhm.
So for this matter, we are planning to introduce all 19 subjects, which we are going to club with predict your need, predict your aims,
Okay.
where all the most probable images,
Mhm.
more the questions, the topics
Mhm.
that can come in aims or need
Mhm.
will be discussed.
Mhm.
Then we are clubbing this with an image-based test,
Mhm.
an
Yeah, actually,
exam-based,
image-based test you have to have, like, it's
an
really helpful.
exam-based atmosphere,
Mhm.
the exam-based software
Mhm.
on a computer,
Mhm.
where all only 200 images will be questioned,
Mhm.
right? And that test will be conducted all over India.
Mhm.
And we are having all this for free for all the regular batch and T&D students of DBMCI.
Okay. That's good.
So, as an expert, what do you think? Will this help?
Yeah, it will definitely help. Like, it will be great actually. Nowadays, the image-based questions are on upscale, like minimum 30-40 question in AIMS, and JIPMER also have started putting questions like that, and like in NEET also questions pop up. So we have to have matlab, image. You have to see, and like if you are focusing for AIMS without images, you cannot even imagine cracking that exam. So you have to have that.
If the expert says so, who are we to question it? So, let's give a thumbs up to our students that work hard. Come on, thumbs up. Work hard, play hard, and I'm sure you must be the next guy sitting over here. Thank you, Team DBMCI. Thank you, sir.